We need to normalize saying that you just want a casual relationship, because here's the thing, here's the problem.
No, we don't. We do not need to do that. In fact, what we're in is called the hookup culture. So if she doesn't know that it's already been normalized, we have a problem. Now, I have a question, or I have a few questions for you guys before we finish this clip. Now, what are the benefits of being in a relationship? Why would you want to normalize casual relationships? And are men really scared to commit to women? Because I see men who want to commit to women all the time. We're going to answer these questions, but I am really, truly interested in your thoughts. So comment your thoughts under this video, like and subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get into this. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so here we go.
We need to normalize saying that you just want a casual relationship, because here's the thing, here's the problem. So many people want the benefits of being in a relationship, but the freedom of being single. Like, news flash, yes, there are a lot of benefits to having like a partner, but also...
Hold on, wait a minute. What are the benefits? I mean, because we need to start there. What are the benefits? Let's see if she gives them to us.
So there are downsides. You will have to compromise. You will sometimes have to go to restaurants that you don't want to go to, concerts that you have no interest in. That's just a part of it. You will overall have to do things that you wouldn't have to do if you were single. That's the problem these days. So many people want all of the benefits, but are not willing to hold up.
This woman is a horrible salesman. If you're gonna tell me about the benefits, I want to be smiling and grinning. I want to think like, okay, this is the deal of a lifetime, right? She didn't give us any of that. All she gave us was reasons why relationships end.
Oh, you're always pushing me to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh my God, I want to break up. I want to break up. And I don't want to get me off. Get me off. Stop.
Let's continue.
Hold up their end of the bargain. For those reasons, I think it is so much more respectable to say like, hey, I'm just looking for something casual right now. I am not ready to be in a relationship, than it is to say that you're ready to be in a relationship and actually not have the mindset of being in a relationship at all. Sorry, I had to go to volleyball, but what I was saying that is I think we should commend people for being honest with themselves and other people that they are not ready to be in a relationship. And no, I'm not talking about myself. I myself am ready for something more serious. That being said, I would not judge someone for being upfront that they're not.
Lies, lies, lies. This woman right here is too damn old to be talking like this. First of all, she's playing in your face and she's playing in mine. I can almost, and I mean I can almost guarantee you that this man that she's talking about told her this. I'm sure, because I've been in this situation a few times. I'm sure out of all the guys that she scammed for dinners, all the guys that she just treated like absolute trash, now all of a sudden that mirror is looking her in the face, where this guy's like, you know what? I don't want no relationship with you. Not with you. And the messed up part is she can't even see why this guy doesn't want a relationship with her. So my question to you guys starting this video off is this: can you see why that guy didn't want a relationship with her?
So there are downsides. You will have to compromise. You will sometimes have to go to restaurants that you don't want to go to, concerts that you have no interest in. That's just a part of it. You will overall have to do things that you wouldn't have to do if you were single. That's the problem these days. So many...
It was her attitude. It was what she was trying to sell him on. The fact that he's going to be wasting his time, wasting his attention, wasting his energy, his focus, most importantly, wasting his money, doing things he does not want to do, or doing things he hates to do. That is a horrible way to sell yourself, and that is a horrible way to sell a relationship. Think about it this way. When it comes to a bargain, because this woman was talking about benefits, a bargain means that you get you get something for an amazing deal and you spent very little or you gave up very little. Now, you can tell just from the way that she's speaking that she's used to being in relationships where she doesn't have to give that much, meaning the bargain is on her side. But the moment the bargain is on his side, he's looking at it and saying, this ain't no bargain. This is way too damn expensive. And who really wants to deal with all that stress? Me, I will tell you guys this. I have been in situations with women who really want a relationship, and those women are usually in their 30s and 40s. Oh my gosh, the 30 and the late 30s to 40s. Oh my goodness, it is crazy how badly they desire to have a relationship. Here's the thing, I get it. None of us actually want to be alone, but let me give you guys two stories, right? So the first story that I have for you guys is this. This actually happened to me. There was a woman that I was dating, and like a lot of older women, when it comes to that wine glass, one thing I've never noticed is that glass being empty. It's always full. This woman, she really wanted a relationship with me so bad that I almost gave it to her, because the box, the throat, it was great. It was amazing. I mean, it literally almost kept me there, right? Because we had chemistry, things were great. But then I remember her starting to show who she actually was. Right? You know, because when you first start talking to somebody, you meet their representative, and now you're going through like the honeymoon stage where you guys just cannot keep your hands off of each other. Then I start to notice that her wine glass was always full. She could not deal with a day without having that wine glass. And I used to think like, dang, this is the same thing my ex-wife did. Right? She kept that glass full. Now, I'm saying that to say this because women want these relationships. I knew I was in trouble when this woman told me that her ex just got married to a younger woman who has the same exact name as her. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, first of all, why do you know this information? Second of all, why do you care? Because you are the one who told me you left him. And it was the same thing that we hear a lot in this space, where a woman says she emotionally left the relationship before the relationship actually ended. So why does it really matter if that guy is married, is getting married? Because you clearly were doing something or not doing something that made that man say, I don't want to marry you. Now, here's another story. There was a woman that I was talking to, beautiful woman, right? Face, you know, from the breast face up, right? As women get older and they start having children, their bodies change, and not a lot of them, you know, really are keeping themselves up. But this particular woman, she was keeping herself up, at least, you know, decent looking, right? Now, this was a woman from my past that I had a crush on, and I was like, dang, okay, her face is still pretty, the breast, she still got some breasts, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, right? So she hit me with the, oh, okay, so what are you looking for? And so I answered, and then she hit me with the, well, I'm not really into casual dating. And I was like, you literally just told me you were married and that you guys have been separated for 3 years. So how could you possibly be looking for anything serious when that situation, the divorce, isn't even finalized? So fellas, when I'm speaking to you guys, I'm speaking from an experienced point of view. I'm not speaking from an expert point of view, because I heard somebody in my comments, one of the trolls in my comments on one of these videos was like, oh, here we go with another fake expert dating coach. And I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not a dating coach, and I'm speaking from experiences, my personal experiences and the experiences that I'm seeing other people go through as well. Because sometimes you can see, oh, okay, she really don't like that dude. But let's get back to this woman in this video. You could tell that this woman really was into the guy that she wanted. She was into the guy who was not interested in her. There are men who want to have relationships. In fact, here's a guy right here.
I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks. I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday.
Now, this is not the guy that women want, right? They want the guy that all of the other women want, which is kind of strange to me, but it is what it is. What this woman doesn't realize is she showed him what life would be like if he chose her as his spouse, right? She's gonna stress him out. He's gonna do stuff that he does not want to do, and he's gonna be the one who has to pay for it. Plus, he's gonna have to listen to her nag and complain, and I don't really see the benefit in that, because what it means is you get no peace. But you might get some box, and you might get some throat, because believe me when I tell you this, it's going to slow down. The more time you spend with a person, it's going to slow down. And of course, you're going to hear all of the excuses that you're not interested in, because you made time. If you got into a relationship, you made time for sex and intimacy. You made time for it. Now, when you get in a relationship, now it's, oh, I don't feel good, or oh, I'm on my period, or oh, whatever the case may be, the excuses are going to come. Fellas, this is why I'm constantly saying, if you want a relationship, I agree with this woman. You're gonna have to do a whole bunch of stuff you do not want to do. You're gonna have to live a completely different lifestyle that makes that woman feel loved, feel appreciated, and you have to be okay or happy with the fact that you're not gonna get that in return, because she's speaking from emotion, but she tried to make it sound like it was logical. She's definitely going to condemn you. She's not going to commend you for saying that you just want a casual relationship. The only thing that's going to happen is she is going to play more games. The messed up part about the games and the manipulation that she's going to be giving to you or putting on you is you might have been interested in her, but all of the games and the manipulation that this woman will exhibit or put forth, that's going to be the thing that makes you really not want the relationship. But that's not something she's going to understand. So with this being said, fellas, make sure you work on yourself. Get your money right, get your finances right, get your body right, get your mind right. Because when you do those three things, your life will improve in a whole bunch of other areas as well as those main three areas. Now, as I always say on this channel, adapt to dating, because things have completely changed. This is why we have women complaining about men not wanting to be in relationships. But the messed up part about men not wanting to be in relationships is because men are now starting to have fun. And men have realized there's way more women on this planet than there are men. So why would you commit to a woman that's not feminine, that's not sweet, that's not submissive, that's not fit, that's not gorgeous, especially when you have it all together? When you're dealing with attractive women, some of them actually have amazing personalities. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have ulterior motives, meaning they really just, trying to sucker you in so they can get all your money. But what I'm saying is you have the mids and the low-hanging fruit. You have those women who also have horrible personalities. So again, when it comes back to bargain, well, I understand why men are willing to put in as little effort as we possibly can, because what is the outcome? It's not a favorable one for us. It may be favorable for her, but not favorable for you. Now, again, this is all different if you're actually looking to be in a relationship, because I can tell you this, if you're really looking to be in a relationship, find a woman that's in her late 30s to 40s, or let's just say late 30s and on, right? They are definitely looking for a relationship because they see themselves aging. They see themselves wrinkling up. They see the gray hairs popping in, right? And listen, for men, we're doing the same thing. We're aging, But the only difference with us is women are always after the money. When you're older, you usually end up with more money if you did things right when you were younger, or when you start to wake up and realize it's time to start setting money aside so that it can compound. With all that being said, I have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then share this video with anybody you think this would help. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.